Hey, I've been experimenting with different perennials to add to the garden that can withstand the dry summers and also can be useful in bouquets, whether it's for flowers, seed pods, or other elements. And this year I discovered how I can use rue in bouquets. Now, at first I gave up on it because the leaves and the flowers smell really strong. It's not anything you want to put in the house. But this last year I did an experiment and I thought, how can these seed pods really smell? I mean, there are no leaves, no flowers. I'm gonna give it a try. And sure enough, they don't smell and they are adorable, lasting super long in a vase. After blooming in May, the seed pods are really available for harvest in June, at which time I have inula, daisies, and lavender, and they go great together. Not only do they look good in bouquets, but they attract the swallowtail butterfly. And the caterpillar is super cool looking. Bouquets, butterflies, and now beauty. I am just so thankful for this plant in winter. When everything's gone dormant, you can be sure that rue looks fresh, almost like it's the beginning of spring. I love how those blue leaves shine in the moonlight. It's perfect for the moon garden. It's not picky either. You can plant it anywhere from full sun to full shade. It even grows in cracks in the sidewalk. I was so enchanted by its beauty that I immediately looked it up when I first moved here. After talking with some neighbors and doing some reading, I found out that it does in fact have a long history. In many cultures here in the Mediterranean, it's known as the herb of protection. Sometimes I wonder if it's true. The way it self-seeds in a circle around my house just really gets me thinking, is it trying to protect me? Anyway, this plant is truly enchanting, and if you like making bouquets and you live in a harsh climate and you love butterflies and moonlight gardens, then you really need to try rue. To grow it from seed, I collect the seeds from the dried seed pods in July. Many perennial plants need cold stratification to germinate, but this one doesn't. I just sprinkle the seeds on some seed mix and press them in, give it a spray and cover with plastic, and then put in a bright location with the air temperature around 22 degrees Celsius. For me, they germinate in 10 days. At that point, I prick them out and individually transplant them into the plugs. It's really not necessary to do it inside because they self-seed so easily, but I do like to control the environment so I can give the plants away to friends in spring. Otherwise, they germinate outside in the first fall or autumn rains, when the air is still a little bit warm, so they germinate and they're small throughout winter, and then in spring they pick up their growth. In the first year, it's a wonderful year of foliage. You get to enjoy the blue leaves in the moonlight and the freshness in winter. And then it'll be the second year that it will flower and you can grab those seed pods for bouquets. One day I hope to pair it with a pink flower. I think those blue seed pods next to a pink flower would just be adorable. Do you have any recommendations for pink flowers that bloom in June? Well, anyway, let me know if I left anything out or if you have any questions. Thanks for being there.